Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to What's SB Playing, where today the answer is, again, by popular demand, Deep Rock Galactic. It seemed like a lot of people wanted to see more. I had a couple of comments about people particularly wanting to see more team play, so I took some video of a couple of missions I did earlier today with my friend Mike. Enjoy! So this might be a bit of a wild one. You know what, I'm not going to play Scout for this. I'm going to switch to Driller.
Yeah, I was gonna say, well, but like Bacteria Plague, it usually tends to be a little bit more of a shooting gallery than, like location management.
Yeah, I'm not a big... So far, not wild about the Scout. My suspicion is that will change somewhat as I acquire upgrades and probably a weapon. And I'm real close to weapon, but I don't know if my Scout has 4 ready.
I think the Scout fills a very important role at the higher difficulty levels.
Yeah, I like having one around. I can tell you, I'm not my kind of thing. I like having one around. I don't think I'm gonna like playing one as much as I like playing the other classes.
You certainly are just weaker.
I want to be down here shooting huge guns at people. All the time,
just
forever.
Less value a lot of the time.
Less combat value. That flare gun has some pretty significant value. I would honestly, if I could, for solo missions, if I could trade Bosco's gun for him just always shooting flares all over the place, I would do it in a heartbeat.
Yeah. Oh, that's right. I have the autocannon, which should make this little...
I'm not sure if my pistol is, with the overclock, better or worse against Bacteria.
Oh, I'm getting double bombed here. Oh.
Sorry, you don't need to move around. You don't need to be mobile.
Yes, but it's gross.
It is gross. Speaking of gross, check out this eye wall.
Joy. What?
Gentlemen?
What is the in-universe explanation for this gross wall of eyes?
Are they okay in there?
Like...
Did they survive the... It looks like, yep, they're fine. I don't know. I don't know if there is one. I think it might just be a gross eye wall. Is that Umanite?
Is it because it's mutated? Did the radiation make the ore living?
Yeah, maybe that's what's up. The living stone. So there's
Alright.
There's a bloom up there I'm gonna try to dig up to.
Okay, I'm gonna clear this wall here.
Okay.
I think this is the easiest path forward to objectives.
Trying to be very careful not to dump myself outside of the wall too early here. This is not in a real sort of Simon Belmont stance here. There we go, I got there eventually.
Okay, I was gonna say I can come out and mark it for you. Oh hey, I missed this.
Ow. My legs. Oh yeah. Can help with that too.
I mean, I get it. Flares are super useful.
We certainly would not have missed that on our first look if we had had a flare gun. And like the assault rifle seems to have a stunning mechanic, which is cool.
Yeah. Well, even I think both the assault rifle and the sniper rifle, I think, potentially have their place.
Yeah, I'm eager to get to try the other rifle.
Is this the one I opened? Yes, this is the...
Okay.
This is the one I opened.
Let's go that way.
Oh, hey, Pearl. And we're on the back side of... Oh, hey. Hey, little bugs. Ah, whatever. Let's just get up in your face and...
You know what I'm realizing? I didn't double check my perks. Before coming in here, I don't actually know what I have equipped on this guy. So I haven't really played Driller for a while.
It may be suboptimal.
Hopefully
Is that a spitball infector?
Hopefully I have the friendly fire thing.
Alright. Hey. A bunch of nitra.
Also,
and like
gold.
2 eggs.
I still need credits because I buy a lot of cosmetics. Listen, they look really cool. Played enough Rocket League with me to know that I need to... if the dress-up is good, I need to engage in the dress-up.
I have the most beautiful mustache on...
My beard is very good. Where are we at on Nitra anyway? Oh, we already have a drop's worth. We're doing all right. This guy is gonna try to radiate me.
He sure is. Let's...
I loaned him an axe. Every once in a while, you kill something with the axe, and then the driller goes, "Hey, I'm axing the questions around here," and it makes me sad every single time. I'm gonna grab this egg. I'm not afraid of bugs. I'm not afraid of eggs. I'm not afraid of the police. Get out of that wall. I'm a little afraid of this wall. Okay.
Oof. Please stop vomiting on me. It's not polite.
Okay.
Oh,
well,
did you actually?
Yeah, I dunked the egg already. I don't know. It's not a strong response. They didn't really care about that one. I gotta say, I am digging this pistol overclock. It definitely makes me even worse against things that are far away, but I was already very bad against them, so, you know, we're not really losing a lot of effectiveness. And it gives me an ability to actually, like, dump damage quickly at close range, which is a thing you don't really have with the flamethrower. The flamethrower is a great tool and everything, but, you know, that's not really what it does.
Oh, that's a spitball infector.
You sure are good at finding those. You have real talent, Mike.
Yeah, I like to think of myself as an equal opportunity blunderer.
So we probably want to just quick grab that egg right there too, huh?
Yeah.
Grab mine all these beautiful crystals. Alright. Yeah, let's do that. There's just so much stuff to hit with a pickaxe. Like, I get why people play rock and stick games. I don't like them. But I understand the moment-to-moment, like, visceral enjoyments that you can get from them. This game has that stuff, plus a good grappling hook, plus a good minigun. Just, it's a wonderful product here.
If it had a good shotgun. Whoa. This thing is not a, not a cave leech, but it's like a piece of fauna that has the same logic as it. It's like sniffing me. That is unsettling.
Huh. Yeah. Hey there, buddy. That's a thing that definitely shouldn't be. I'm not going to kill it. I won't be responsible for removing it from the world, but somebody oughta. Why doesn't somebody solve this problem? Oh, I was digging for that egg, and I got distracted. You said that thing about a leech, and then I started mining for gold, and... oh my god, that egg is actually very far below the surface. This is probably not the direction that the procedural generator intended us to mine for this egg from. I think it probably wanted us to come in from below.
Alright, there is a gold nugget in this wall. Let us not forget.
Okay, well, one problem at a time here. Ooh, flying grabber. It really is a Mactera plague.
It sure is.
We're not playing that game right now. can't see anything. The goo bomber, every time I turn, the goo bomber shoots goo directly into my eye. My life is very difficult.
The giant balls of goo are surprisingly disruptive to your vision.
I didn't actually get
the air.
get the egg out. Let me go put that in Molly. I had a situation. Hey,
Okay.
Molly. Hey, Molly.
Well, is there a ore bonus or something? Do we have bonus minerals to go along with our Macterra Plague?
No, we are double XP Macterra Plague. It's a good mission.
Oh, wow. Boy, there's a lot of garbage just laying around in this cave.
Yeah, I'm with you. 0.1 gold. More. Definitely worth swinging the pickaxe 3 times for. I'm gonna go hit that supply drop real quick. Honestly, maybe I don't need to. I'm gonna hit it. I'm gonna do it.
I mean, I'm pulling back another blob of nitra.
Yeah, we're doing very well on resources so far. This is Umanite just sitting here. There's a lot of stuff in this cave.
I think this is a different gold nugget than the one I was digging for earlier.
Oh, don't go anywhere. I'm gonna need you in a second here. Oh, well, okay. I didn't mean do that. She phased completely through me. They showed me who's boss.
Where are you at, Molly?
She's down here with me. She's mine now. She's never coming back.
Molly, no. Thought we had something special.
That's what all dwarves think. Okay, well then I'm not going to go pick up all these blooms. There's still even more Umanite. We're going to come out of this with like a lot of resources, provided we don't die horribly. Well, I mean, we'll get most of the resources either way, I guess.
Yeah.
Alright, so this is the egg I grabbed
another gold nugget. I mean, I could be wrong. Maybe it's a windy cavern. Maybe I...
Yeah, and unfortunately, the gold nuggets, it's hard to tell. With a lot of the things, like the Jetty's crystals or the bitter gem, if you pull the crystal out, it makes the indicators on the wall change color, like they stop glowing. The ones with the gold nuggets don't really change visibility very much. Also, we need to get that
plant.
That is not a piranha plant. That is legally distinct from a piranha plant. We need to get this egg here before we go anywhere, probably. Gonna dig myself a little twisty cave. It's the technical term.
The reason I saw it was because the gold nugget was close enough to the wall that it was glowing.
Oh, there's gold in this organic material. Are you cool? Do you need assistance? That's a fair number of Macterra.
I think we'll be okay.
Okay, I helped a very small amount. I helped just enough for you to not be able to say you did it yourself. I will be claiming this on my taxes. So I was mining for eggs. I got distracted. There's a gold vein up here. I can't reach out now. What am I doing?
I'm just gonna peek down this tunnel just a smidge.
You're right, Mike. We should split up. We'll cover so much more ground that way.
Yeah.
Get out of here, egg.
Well, sometimes when the swarm comes, what happens is you end up splitting the swarm spawn, which is sometimes advantageous. Sometimes not, though.
Okay. Easy. So let's see. That's dug out already. There's one to our right and two to our left, basically.
They're all in that big, swooping...
Is that all one tunnel? Does that loop around?
Yeah, there's like
Okay.
one, two, yeah, all three of those. So if we just get the one on the far side and then back around, that should be good.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking. Am I going in the
All
right
right.
direction? I'm not
I'm
going
gonna
in the
take
right direction.
the last hit off of this supply drop first, though.
Okay, I think I want to be higher up, so I'm just gonna come up here with you. Right, because the egg I'm looking at is... Oh, it's hard to... I keep losing it behind the terrain in the terrain scanner. We desperately need a Mark IV. That... like, directly below us? So the entrance to the cave is over there.
Yeah, like way across where the other egg is. I think you can go down and around.
I think this way will work. I'm completely turned around in here. Out of my way. Terrain. Okay, I see where you were digging for gold. Which I assume you got out of there. It's basically in this... I mean, it's that. It's that right there. I'm looking at my map like I don't see a big glowing, pulsating egg bag in the wall.
You know, like it was Thanksgiving.
Sure.
Oh, it's right by our friend the Proto Leech.
This is what he was trying to tell us the whole time. Proto Leech, we salute
wow. You. The Mactera sure just appeared suddenly and without warning.
They do that. They're remarkably stealthy. You would think we'd be able to hear those wings from further away. Okay, spawn's been real light so far. So we want to go down into the right from here. It looks like there's a tunnel. Yeah, it's basically turn right at Molly. Oh, hey. Secret bio-nitra. You think this is where the nitra is from? Is the nitra a byproduct of the bugs?
Boy, that would have a certain, efficiency to it.
A certain grim, almost Malthusian efficiency.
It's sort of like if you used petroleum to kill dinosaurs.
Which, if dinosaurs still lived, we absolutely would, right?
Yeah, I mean, and there would be no question.
Tanks and... I'd shoot a dinosaur with a tank.
Yeah, or like napalm some velociraptors. The only way to be...
You gotta napalm them, wait for the fires to die out, and then napalm the area again. Because they're very clever. You can't be certain otherwise. Alright, so we got like a real swarm coming, but let's mine some gold, because dwarves. Hey, there's a big nitro over here too.
I hear music, but
I also hear music.
There it is.
When I'm with you. Ow.
Well, that can't be the swarm.
No, that's not a swarm. I mean, the Mactera Plague modifier sometimes does weird things to the spawns. So... Maybe like, internally, the game is valuing each one of these Mactera guys at, like, 3 or 4 normal bugs, and... You know, it's not impossible. It's so dark over here.
I mean, that would be inaccurate. But...
Yeah, they're more annoying for some people to deal with than others. The Goon Bombers do a lot of damage. You gotta give them that. Like, I almost died fighting that one. Or I almost went down. Oh, yeah, normal bug. Can I burn this garbage off the ground? It does look like it's working. Oh, also there are other enemies. Just gonna go... Ah, never mind. Now I'm gonna do this. Yes, sweet, sweet sugar. Ow. Yeah, I mean, I'm taking a fair amount of damage here. I'm talking trash about how the Mactera are too easy, but I have gone down to about 10% HP multiple times during this encounter, so maybe I should shut my mouth.
I mean, the spit does hurt. Like, if it hits you, it'll, like, strip all your shield. Or something close to that.
Okay.
Yeah, here is another gold nugget.
I'm going to hit that Nitra vein real quick, and then we can start setting up for this egg. Since you're going, like, at the risk of jinxing it, which is a thing I don't believe in, but I'm still scared of, much like ghosts and the Lord, this is going really smoothly. Smoothly and quickly.
Nugget.
Ow, fuck! I needed, like, a small amount more warning. Alright, we're just gonna drop one of these. As well, we are certainly doing just fine on Nitra. How much do you think it would hurt? Like, I know that gold is a quote-unquote soft metal. Soft metal relative. But how much do you think it would hurt to get hit in the face with a big gold nugget? That'd be bad, right?
It is heavy, though. That's like me bundling up like 15 gold bars and pitching them in your head.
Yeah, but with rounded surfaces.
Yeah, okay. So if it hits you in the temple, it might not kill you.
When I think about getting a gold bar thrown at me like Agent 47 style, the thing I always think is, man, that corner would do some work.
Where is this grabber?
He's right there. He is
right near me.
Extremely on fire. He's never been more on fire than he is right now.
Go to the radioactive zone, they said. See the crazy plant life, they said. I'm on fire right now.
Well, they were right. I'm sorry. Fire is an indiscriminate weapon. You know, it just kind of... it goes where it goes, and it does what it does. And we can all have feelings about it all day long, but at the end of the day, fire wins. Bad. There we go.
There's actually some grunts in this one, which is nice.
Is it, though? I miss the Mactera already. It's not even an enemy, that's a corpse. Oh, something's coming up behind us. That's just a couple more grunts. Never mind, not even a thing to worry about.
I do think we need a Mactera equivalent of the bulk detonator. I think that's kind of what the design is missing.
Like a mega goo bomber?
Yeah, I was actually thinking like it would be cool to have something that dug straight tunnels or pits as an enemy.
Yeah, that's some real I'm the guy who usually plays scout shit coming out of your mouth right there.
Well,
that sounds like a damn nightmare.
Yeah, like a big hornet thing with a huge cutting wedge that, like, you know, flies into stuff.
Yeah, also you said hornet, and now I'm double out. Oh, thank you. And I guess we should just hit the button, though, right?
Very worried.
We're in real good shape here. Just hit the button kind of here in the central corridor and see where the pod comes down. What did you just... Okay.
I don't know. I'm just popping blisters. Which I feel like is a thing I shouldn't have to do on a wall.
Yeah, I'm with you. Also, it's a thing you might not say out loud, perhaps. Yeah, I don't know. For Has 4, like, this went really, really well. Here's hoping that it doesn't turn around in a really hilarious way right at the end. But I mean, if it does, think of the entertainment value.
We have been tempting fate a lot here.
I like to do it. I have a huge crush on fate. Is this even a place? Yeah, okay, here. This is where we're going. There's still so much nitra in the walls.
What is the way up here?
That's a great question. I assumed that you knew what you were doing.
The left first, and then we can go up.
Just going the way Molly's going.
Oh, well, forget that. Why would I follow some dumb robot?
Wow, man, when I actually get to, like, dump with this pistol with the overclock, it does a lot of damage very quickly.
Alright. The reason why I might follow the robot is that this dirt has not been dug out.
I am in the pod already. Sounds like it's gross out here. Is there gross stuff happening? Hey there. You see that you are being attacked.
Yeah.
Come over here and lend a little help.
Yeah. All right.
I came out of the pod and now everything is terrible.
Please, I just don't like you.
That was a terrible, terrible axe throw. That's the kind of axe throw where it was so bad it actually posed a danger to me. Just clanged it off the wall right next to my own head.
Why do they call him Jimmy Three Toes?
It's more of a Jimmy one massive facial cleft kind of situation. Also, I sat on this in the pod. Ew. Yeah, that's pretty good XP. And also 132 Umanite.
But we pulled a lot. We pulled even more gold than we did in that other mission.
Yeah, that was a weirdly mineral-rich cavern. I wish they could all be like that. And also, honestly, Mactera Plague. That's a good modifier. I'm happy to see it. Oh man, my engineer is one mission off of promotion.
Oh, I am ready for my gunner promo.
Oh yeah.
Boy, I think I'm going to once again drop my lethal assignment and take my promo assignment because I'd like to be able to play more than one class
in the deep dives. Yeah, that makes sense. Yeah, I think these perks are actually fine. To the salt pits. Nothing bad has ever happened in the salt pits.
At least nothing that we're going to talk about again.
Hey Mike, how do you feel about all of the bugs explode? That's exciting.
I actually think Volatile Guts, it's marked as a yellow, but I'm pretty sure it's a green. Assuming that that's like a bad, good, and...
Well, hold on. What's a green? There's yellows and reds.
That's true. Yeah. Well... I don't know why double XP isn't green.
Because there's no green. Because there's yellows and reds. Yellows are positive, reds are negative. I think Volatile Guts is mostly positive. It's a little bit less positive for the Driller, I guess. But with most other classes, you're usually killing things at a distance where the explosion doesn't harm you. I'm definitely going to get blown up a little bit. It's fine. I'm fine.
This is what I signed up for.
You don't bring a giant flamethrower on a trip into space if you're afraid of getting burned a little bit. Right?
Also,
I think that's solid.
What a terrible thing to bring on a spaceship.
I think I hear Roller?
Yeah, like 1,000 shellbacks or something.
I think it might be underneath the... Yeah. There's a baby Roller underneath the drop pod. I kind of can't believe it survived the drop pod landing on it. Oh, Jesus. The base came down on a couple of bugs, and that was a hell of an explosion.
I'll have to see the footage.
Oh dear, that's a lot of guys. This is... It's gonna be a lively one.
There's a lot of nitra in this cave. I'm sure.
Also, pockmarks from explosions already. That was a misclick. I had a hand switch there and accidentally power attacked this nitra. That's alright, our power attack recharges extra fast. Yeah, the power attack really should, like, if you power attack a deposit, it should get the whole deposit out.
Just like the whole thing shatters.
Yeah, right? It's a valuable enough combat resource that's not something you'd be doing all the time, but it's just like, it would be really satisfying every single time you do it.
Even if it just, you know, did area damage. Boy, that feels a little bit like a match 3 game more than a shooter.
This game's alright. I'm into it. So let's see here. I'm gonna go this way. There's this one up in the wall over here that might be a pain to get, so let's get that first. Love you, drill arms. Oh, hey, that's a... Holy crap, this gun is inaccurate now. I've really made it only good for one thing, but it's really good for that thing. That's gonna be awkward to access. See this? That might be a you kind of problem.
That's true. How badly do we want yeast cones?
Not that badly. I wouldn't spend time or health on it, frankly. Stupid salt crystal, get out of my way. There is so much nitra here. Maybe this is like a Sunday thing. Every mission you run on Sunday, it's just like free minerals as far as the eye can see. Alright, sorry. I'm marking that for me. Ignore that mark.
Okay.
That's an I'm about to be in the wall mark.
Once again, I have gone after something that has the wrong ceiling shape. And I cannot actually pull it. I should really stop doing. I know better. I've done climbing and stuff before. I should know I can't get things from that angle, but
I am coming back to base with a full load of nitra and a quark. Jeez, that's more nitra. Wow. We are not going to run out of ammo. That is not going to be the problem we have today.
I do think that the desperate ammo runs are probably the most memorable.
Yeah, it's definitely compelling. We've had a lot of missions that have come like right down to the skin of our teeth that have been super fun and cool. I kind of want to go back up. I'm going to go back up there. There's that tunnel that I dug. Here we go. Nope, that's not how you enter that. Okay, you're getting that. I'm going to go up here and out. Go up. There we go. I'm not certain that we got all the quarks off this shelf, so let me look around a little bit. Never mind. Never mind that thing I just said. Alright, there's a fossil there that I would very much like to have, and we will consider it later. That's a bulk detonator, I just discovered. So he's on the base and mad.
Wow, how do these things sneak up on us?
They're not very quiet. It feels like we should be more aware of their presence.
I mean, I know how they sneak up on us. They're not physically there.
Yes, yeah.
And then they are, but
yeah, try to stay in kayfabe here for a minute. Well, he's slow enough that you could probably get me. As long as you don't stop to shoot at shellbacks. He is close-ish, though, so, like, run immediately.
Yeah, I mean, there's those little, like, sparks in the air, right?
Yeah. The shellback didn't explode. That was nice of it.
Who is he chasing? Because we gotta get the...
That's a great question. We probably should not be running directly together. Okay, it's you.
Okay.
He is about to die, so,
Yep,
there he goes. He's touching off. Oh my. Okay. Everything's cool and fine and good. Good save.
Oh, hey, Bismore.
The bodies haven't even cooled yet, Mike. Alright, what was I doing? I'm gonna go get that nitra.
I came here to exploit this planet's resources. No one's stopped me.
Not my sense of propriety, not my sense of self-preservation. Not the encyclopedia skill. I'm not listening to that nerd. His head's a book. Come on. Can't even grow a beard.
Oh man, you definitely would not be doing this activity. Reservation. It's just not.
Yeah,
That doesn't make
yeah, I
any
guess.
sense at all.
You have to assume, and again, I don't want to get into any racial essentialism nonsense, but you have to assume fantasy space dwarves really like mining. So, you know, they're willing to put aside some measure of self-preservation for it, the way people sometimes bungee jump on purpose.
Yeah. Uh-oh. I am digging thorns.
Yeah, I like thorns a lot. I don't have it on my driller, because you can just shoot the flamethrower at your own feet. But with everybody else, I like it quite a bit.
All right. Oh no, I think. Okay, I was gonna say. I know there's a pit on the edge. So I'm hoping I did just toss this down a pit.
Okay, I can dunk that too. All right. You know, I wouldn't mind some red. Oh, there's some red sugar over there. I'm gonna go grab that. You know, and in a quark, I'm helping, but mostly red sugar.
Oh, and then there's yeah.
There's actually kind of a lot of stuff over here.
Come in the same amounts as everything else.
I
feel like when you get
no idea. I'm not watching the numbers closely enough.
I feel like I'll see like a 7, you know, versus like hundreds that you might get from Jadis or something else.
Oh no, when you dunk a Jadis crystal, it's like 17, at least some of the time. It's not a lot. Remember the amounts you're seeing at the end of the mission, I think, are subject to the hazard modifier.
Everything gets tweaked up.
I think so. I think everything. Maybe not the beer ingredients, but I think all the other stuff, all the top line stuff. Grab it. There we go. There's actually a pretty weirdly long tunnel over here. I'm gonna go to the end of it. There's so much nitra and a huli hoarder. I will set him on fire. Oh, and a grabber. And a grabber. That's a cave leech.
Where are you at? Oh no.
I'm in the promised land over here. This huli hoarder is very upset about everything I've done to it. And with good reason. Stop running!
Oh.
Yeah! It just stayed on fire that whole time. Usually the fire goes out eventually.
Hard to keep that kind of party going.
Yeah, he was providing a tremendous amount of kinetic energy to it. That's how a fire works, right? That's why they tell you to stop, drop, and roll. Because if you run, you're just making it stronger.
It feeds off your exertion. It likes to see you struggle.
Also, panic. Fire feeds off exertion and negative emotions. I'm gonna go to the base.
Do we have a supply drop down?
We don't have one down, but we have way more materials than are needed for one. I fell off of the ledge. I almost walked under the supply drop again, because I'm very stupid and I do not learn things.
There is a full shellback rolling around.
Okay, that seems not great.
I'm just gonna do this, because I don't want to be bothered.
Maybe the worst power attack anyone has ever performed. I think you're going.
So, lore-wise, what do you think is happening with the Warden? Is it like psychic bug powers?
Yeah,
Like-
it's a purple pinky color that in general, in our chosen medium, represents some kind of psychic interference, right?
So
That's what I'm imagining. It's pink crystal thing is its exposed or partially exposed brain.
You think of crystal brains, maybe?
Yeah.
I mean, they're glyphids. It suggests magic bugs.
Yeah, there's a lot of things that are going on here that really only make sense that these bugs are very magic. Also, our equipment. Everything about this, really.
Yeah. Although I would expect a some kind of like, you know, mind flayer type boss enemy then.
Ooh. Yeah. They should just get in touch with Wizards of the Coast and do a whole Underdark DLC. Give me some Driders, some Illithids. So there's like loot and loot and loot over here. I know I came out of here chasing a flaming Huli Hoarder, but there's so much more stuff in here.
Where? Okay, that's where you are physically located.
Just gonna fill up on Nitrat and then go for some Quarks back here. There's at least 2, it looks like. Maybe 3? Oh, also the Cave Leech. Right, I know about that Cave Leech. I knew that was there. I didn't need to be surprised by that.
It's like a pearl on the way in.
Yeah. Yeah, the place is crazy. Little bits of Huli Hoarder loot still kind of scattered around the floor in here, because it was in here when I first started fighting it.
There are 3 pieces of a quartz in here. Is that?
Yeah, there's at least the 2 that we have, and also 1 more, maybe 2 more. This is the treasure cavern. We found it.
I suppose a cavern full of riches. It makes sense to be where the Huli Hoarder, which I assume eats shiny rocks.
It's sort of coated in shiny rocks, right? So maybe it's kind of like a weird combination of a hermit crab and a magpie.
It's like the crab from Moana.
It's like the crab from Moana. I haven't seen Moana, but I believe you. You said it with confidence.
He sings a song about it all.
I have seen the song because I follow Jermaine Clement on Twitter, and it gets referenced.
I mean, he did a good job with that.
I mean, Jermaine Clement's always great. I love him and Brett. That Muppet of a Man song was brilliant, and it deserved that Oscar. That's my official opinion on the Oscars. Good work on eventually giving Martin Scorsese Best Director, and also that Muppet song was real good. I think this is the last Quark from this chamber. There's also stuff spawning on the back wall. Thank you. I hear you solving this problem, and I appreciate that. So this is going to get us to 8 when I actually dunk all these.
Okay.
Oh, hey there, guy. That's the wrong gun. It just threateningly rotated my drills at a web spitter. This is a dominance display, really.
Alright. Let's see. Where have we not been? Well, hold that thought.
Yeah, good time to be at the base. Throw that in the...
Oh.
We're just grinding all this stuff up immediately, huh? Ooh, that sounds big. Is that an oppressor? Nope, it's another bulk detonator. Of course it is.
Yeah.
Okay, well... Jesus. The Praetorians explode real good. Two bulk detonators. 2 simultaneous bulk detonators. Do not go up. Do not go up in the treasure chamber, because that's where it's coming from.
Okay, well, at least they're on the same side now.
It had to get big. We got web spitters.
Thing.
I don't know why I threw that out. How did I think that was going to work? Yeah, okay, this is going to be...
tough.
They're flanking me. they're hunters. They're pack hunters, is what I'm learning. But that one's just going to party on you, huh?
Yeah, I think he should die soon.
Yeah, I feel that about him myself. Oh god.
All right. Well, this could be it.
And then I escaped into the wall. I'm just trying to run away for long enough for my shield to regenerate here. It's a really bad time for there to be tiny bugs everywhere, breaking my my shield regen. No ammo left is what he just said in English. Alright, we're gonna drop a resupply over here. Not that I think I'm necessarily going to get to use it, but just because that's the emergency supply. We have so much nitro. So what's up with the one that was over here? Is it dead? Did it burn to death? It did.
The resupply is here.
Yeah, we've got a...
Howdy.
Thank you, brother.
Alright, let me go and engage with this guy. Alright, everything's fine. The mission is okay. That other bulk detonator is very healthy. Nearly undamaged, really.
Hang in there. Supplies are on the way.
Well, he should be burning first. There we go. Now let's shoot for his weak points. Really stack that damage up. Ugh, many smaller bugs. And running. Okay. This chamber looks somewhat the worse for the wear.
Yeah, it's definitely seen better days.
Oh, hey. An unexpended axe. Alright.
Well, we sort of know the quarks is down here, I think.
There's stuff spawning on the roof.
Oh. Well, I'll come back.
Including
Oh,
a web
and,
spinner. Yeah, alright.
I think there's about 100 nitro on this wall. And
There's so much
4
nitro
quarks
left
down
everywhere.
here.
I'm gonna go this way. Because I see a fossil and an cork. So dig over to that fossil, that's the plan. See how that works in practice. I didn't mark it or anything, so nope, I just... Well... Professionalism. What is spawning all these little guys? They're just everywhere. And I'm webbed, I can't see anything. Ah! I'm immune to my own fire.
Do you require assistance?
No, thank you. I have solved the problem with violence. Okay, I've just dug a terrible tunnel here. We're just gonna dig a slightly better tunnel. Next to the bad one. I'm gonna pretend the bad one is a buttress. Which I can do because I don't know what a buttress is. So really anything from my perspective could be. You know what I do know about a buttress? I know that Tenacious D does not know what a buttress is. That's the one piece of information I have, is that I am not alone. Thanks, Tenacious D. Right, I was coming over here because of a fossil.
Okay. I got greedy and went down.
Well, that's not great.
It's part of the role play.
Mm.
Contact. Lock and load.
No. Not a good time for contact, lock, and load. Oh no. Oh no, it's a nightmare. It's a whole damn nightmare. Dear every enemy, go to hell.
This seems like a real you first scenario.
This is a really bad moment for a swarm.
Yeah.
Really need you to not randomly go down. Can you please go back in time and tell yourself to not have done this?
Wow. There are a lot of things that would be cool if you had a dedicated long-range gunner to deal with.
Mm-hmm. Actually, it's not so bad because for some reason all of the web spitters are coming down onto the floor, which is very helpful. So we're just... base turrets are just gone, yeah?
Seems like.
Probably they spent all their ammo on the bulk detonators, which makes sense. Also, web spitters have, like, none health, and if I get the flamethrower beam trained on them for even a second, they die. Oh, also, your boy SB has no flamethrower fuel left. See me making good use of that resupplier trait right there? Best perk in the game. Gosh, the flamethrower is a fun gun. So much explosions. Okay, I'm at full armor. I'm just gonna tank this. Running! Everything's fine. Everything's always been fine. Whoever told you that things were terrible and that we both almost lost there was lying. Everything has always been fine.
Boy, there is something very satisfying about guts.
Yeah, volatile guts is... honestly, a lot of the modifiers are like... I think they've done a good job with their design. There are very few of them that feel inconsequential, and very few of them that, like, I see it and I just go, Shield disruption is maybe the only one that I don't think is, like, super interesting.
Well, you want a handful that are anxiety-inducing.
Yeah, but I'm not talking about anxiety. I'm talking about, like, it's boring.
Yeah.
It makes the mission harder, but not in a way that's interesting or fun at all.
Launch controls are active.
Not in a,
Let's bring it home, team.
Oh, you got all this... okay, well then I'm just gonna come back.
Secondary objective completed. Fine job.
When we come back, we can drop ourselves yet another supply drop. And press the button.
Yeah, if you would like to have 3 or 4 fly drops, I know nitrous.
Nitra, yeah, not a problem today. I'm gonna put it right here.
Stand back. Supply pod inbound.
Alright, I still hear... yeah, screams. I still hear many bugs. Having a hard time getting this place clean. Alright, I'm gonna hit the button. Feeling supplied and ready. Oh hey, maybe don't melee the bug that you know is going to explode when you kill it.
Minehead launched. Escape pod will arrive when minehead has been secured. Hang in there.
You know what?
What's up? I do not know
Screen
what.
stops shaking.
Yeah.
I feel like I really would like this.
Would you express this faster?
No. I'm getting this floating yeast cone. That's what's happening.
Okay. I am a terrible axe thrower. There we go. I got it eventually.
Oof, I am very hurt. I'm gonna take a pull just for the health.
I think that's a perfectly reasonable thing to do. I appreciate that the rollers don't explode when they die, because that could be very dangerous. Just come at you at full speed and then detonate. I've hit
Just a
approximately...
baneling.
yeah, it's just a baneling. I've hit approximately one of the last 100 axes I've thrown.
Actually, a baneling would be a good enemy for this game.
I don't
Just
know
sort of
if
have
I...
'em.
Yeah, the exploder is a good design. You really need that, like, moment of warning on the explosion. I don't need exploders happening any faster at me.
Well, like if a grunt had some weird pustules and then that turned red and then like rolled at me real fast and exploded.
So basically an exploder, but the delay and warning period occurs a little earlier in the process. Yeah, I could see that.
Yeah.
exploder chargers.
Bound. Stand clear.
Alright, where we dropping, boys? Over that way. Oh, not far at all, looks like. I have most expertly switched zip lines. It was an incredible maneuver. There will be songs and poems.
3 minutes.
I better drop off
3
this
minutes,
one
huh?
gold. How will we ever make it?
Hurry up! Drop on us and hang it around forever!
That's pretty cool, though. They should make the axes explode, normally. It's really neat to... Can't actually damage enemies while I'm in here. It's really neat to throw axes at a guy and have him blow up on impact. You having some trouble there? So I've been in the pod for like a full minute at this point.
Just,
Okay, there you go.
Extraction commencing. Good work.
Starting to get a little worried. I didn't want to, like, leave, obviously. I was safe. I felt very secure in the pod.
was I with you when that grabber took someone out of the
Yeah.
like, on the edge? Okay.
Yeah, I think so. Okay, not too bad. 462 bugs killed. Hostiles killed by team. Look at how bad that... We had 462 kills between us. 540 XP.
Well done, Miner.
It's almost like they don't even want you to feel like you should kill the bugs. Well, I didn't, Mike. I have 2 promoted classes now.
I will be right there behind you. Which driller and gunner?
Yeah. No, engineering.
Oh,
Engineer
okay.
and gunner.
Engineer and gunner. Oh yes, your driller's 20. I can see
Yep, you can
the
see
level
the
of your driller.
Not mix. Orbital insertion sequence initiated. Board the drop pod.
Mission Control's always telling me about his insertion sequence. I feel like I should talk to HR.
I mean, you can do that, but it's gonna be, 4 months
Yeah, it's
turnaround time.
We're gonna have to build a sundial, and then I haven't seen The Martian in a while. I don't remember what happens. Donald Glover will be there. Somehow he'll fix it. What happens in that movie?
I did not. Boy, this is gonna sound real bad. I didn't watch the movie. I only read the book.
You're right. That does sound literacy. That does sound bad. How dare you?
Yeah, I mean, he does a thing so that the satellite can see that he's there. I'm pretty sure. I mean, it's...
Molly, what are you doing? Get off! Molly, get out of my...
This is a salvage mission. A previous crew lost their mini mules, their drop pod, and their lives in this cave. Find
Okay, let me ask you this:
very nerdy
Was
Robinson Crusoe.
operational and
yeah, I'd say it's a fair description. Was Donald Glover in the book?
try not to mess it up like your former colleagues.
Surprisingly, yes. It's like, and then Donald Glover, yes, that's Donald said.
There's an extended sequence at the through the middle of the book where he keeps imagining a Childish Gambino concert as a way to give himself motivation to get home. It's like, I already bought those tickets. If I don't make it back.
There is a oh, that is the
Am I digging the wrong direction here? Where's the...
that is their resupply pod. Can resupply pod.
Every once in a while, one of the previous team's resupply pods actually does let you take a hit. I don't know if it's worth digging it out necessarily. I cannot find this Jetta's. There's a wall here that has Jetta's indicators. But they're all really far apart, and Also, I'm the drill. What am I doing? I've been playing every other class for so long that I forgot how to drill. What happens when I let Jeff be the driller?
I have it. I found it.
Okay, thank
you.
You
Needed.
It's embarrassing for me.
Used to drilling.
You got to come at the problem with fresh eyes. Someone who knows all about
move
drilling.
Into the cavern that you dug there. Just like put up some curtains. Buy a few beanbag chairs.
Listen, rents are really out of control. I was just thinking.
Yeah, boy. The rent on Hawks is 4. Very low.
You know what doesn't have a landlord? This wall. So why don't we just move right on it?
We're homesteading.
I've never agreed with property. These are the rules here.
I hear the batteries, I just don't...
I don't think that's a battery. I think that's a mission mule.
Oh, okay.
I'm going to be honest with you. I'm not an expert at signals differentiation. But I suspect... Again, what am I doing?
Look, I don't pay attention to what missions we're running. I'm just here to kill bugs.
I don't even pay attention to what class I am, apparently.
Sometimes the old ways are best. You're just a traditionalist.
The thing is, I played nothing but, some loot bug. That's not a thing I need to care about. I played nothing but Driller at the beginning, and I was like, wow, this is great. Why would you ever play any of the other classes? Look at how much drilling I can do. And then we started playing with more people, and Jeff always wants to be the driller, which I get, because the driller's great, and why would you... I'm dumb and bad and down. And there's an exploder on me.
Dead. Okay, well, he took care of that himself.
It was nice of him.
Yeah.
Yeah, so I haven't, like... I played the driller up to, like, level 20 immediately. That was my first 20 levels of the game. And then I haven't really played him much since, and I forgot that you can drill. I forgot that's why he's called that.
Hey. That's right. Open up your mouth.
Never felt better.
Do you and this Praetorian need some alone time? Right, should detonate the cloud while my teammate is inside of it. I still kind of did. I was trying not to, though.
Okay, well, I definitely would have gone down if something looked at me funny.
There's red sugar right here.
It's true. It's true. I'm going to put all of that in my body.
Hey, I hate fighting in this tiny little enclosed area. I can't see anything down here.
Yeah, I'm getting out.
I also don't know where the pod is, but I threw that leg up there. It's probably more useful to us up there than it was down here.
All right, Molly. Find your friends. Find your friends, Molly.
Oh, there's the pod. It's up there.
Are you blind?
That's annoying.
Yeah, it's better for you than it is for me.
Yeah, I was gonna say if only somebody had a way to.
If only a zipline gun were a real thing that someone could have.
Boy, if I could buy one,
right?
and convince myself it was safe.
This game is an incredible sales pitch for the zipline gun industry. Okay, I solved the problem. Fuck these things.
Boy, the little, like, poisonous gas shrooms.
Yep.
Yeah.
There's another one over here somewhere, and I can't tell where it is, so I can't destroy it, but it keeps gassing me.
Oh, okay. Well, that hurt.
How you doing down there?
All of you form an orderly line elsewhere.
Oh, there's a warden on the roof. I don't want to fight these up here. I'm going to come back down to the floor. I know I was just complaining about fighting on the floor, but this is even worse. Can't wait until we get to, like, a room You know, as soon as we're done with this little bit of the mission, and we can just like hang out near the drop pod, it's gonna be so much better.
Oh, hey.
Hi.
There's a loot bug, old loot bug.
That really feels like a later kind of problem.
This is,
God, they're everywhere.
this is a robust spawn.
Was this even officially a swarm? Did we get a message? I was not paying attention.
Hear
I
any
was
special music.
Ah, that's a good point. There is no swarm music. The game feels this is basically just how bugs is. This is a totally normal day for every one of these bugs.
Boy, I need some nitra. Very hard.
Well, I have a little
Oh,
bit.
there is a brood nexus there. That's why there's little
Oh,
guys.
that should be fixed. We should solve that problem. Sure, I could shoot it in the weak points or whatever. What if I just fired all of my bullets into a big, meaty wall? Alright, well, I guess while we're here, I'm gonna go drop stuff off in the pod.
This place is almost nice compared to last time.
Really?
Alright. We are 33 nitra short of a drop. Oh god.
That's all you got, you slippery shit.
I went to see if the drop pod, if their resupply pod had any ammo left in it, and I got very surrounded. Alright, let's repair this thing real quick and see if it'll let you have anything. I'm still okay for the moment, but we're getting close to the point where a resupply is going to be mission critical. We need 33 more nitra, I believe. Alright, come on. You know you want to cough up one ammo.
It does want to cough up one ammo.
Oh, nice.
Yeah.
Congratulations.
Alright, now back to our regularly scheduled looting.
Well, there's a loot bug up there. You know, I've seen loot bugs drop as much as 12 nitra, I think. So, you know, it's not like
I think I've seen even more.
it's not like Plan A.
Times.
But hey, this is 2 loot bugs. We totally might get here. Get here, get there. From here. We totally might end up somewhere. Alright, I have 16 more nitra. So that's a place where one could potentially dig. Here's a way down to the cursed jungle floor. Just a real nightmare.
Boy, do I not want to spend any more time there.
I'm going to try to actually finish repairing that pod. Maybe get done with this part of the map.
Alright, I'm going to see if I can't get a
there
zip
another
line up
leg
here
up
to this
here?
other pod. Oh, there's a bunch of nitra up there too.
I would say that's a priority.
Oh, and I found another brood nexus.
Also a priority.
Boy, we just got all kinds of priority jobs today, don't we?
And now I am overwhelmed, just absolutely paralyzed by decision. Indecision. You don't usually get paralyzed by decision. That's not how that works.
Well, the wrong decision.
Okay, fair.
Powering up. Good work.
What would be super neat is if Molly was up here.
Molly is hanging around up here watching me work.
Well, she shouldn't be, because I called her.
We're repaired.
Like a creeper, Molly. Straight up creeper.
Okay, we are, like, extremely good on Nitra now. Good work, team.
Alright, I also repaired the other mule. We are out.
Alright, yeah, let's get off of this part of the map and never return.
Okay, I do kind of want to deal with that brood nexus if we can. I
Yeah, that
physically
sounds...
lost track of where it's at, though.
Okay, well, I have found you. We are together, and we are in fighting shape. Howdy.
Okay, there it is. Oh, and some more nitro.
Okay, there's enough of this. I've been swarmed by tiny bugs. And medium-sized bugs. Bugs of different sizes. Fat bugs, skinny bugs, bugs that climb on rocks. Is this the moment for the... Mike, get me up! Mining Nitra. It does feel like the mules could maybe, like, contribute a little bit. Also, I understand getting distracted. But mining Nitra 3 feet from a brood nexus while the brood nexus is still alive feels like a lack of self-preservation instinct.
I thought I had lit it on fire at that point.
Well, non-lethally, apparently. I really got flung by something. I don't know if that was, like... I think I bounced off your head, maybe?
Yeah, there's some weird physics.
Sometimes I wonder if mine is all there is to life. Then I punch myself. Have a bullet in the face.
I don't know why I'm even trying. That's not going to work. Never mind. I'm going to just grab this holomite. And also this axe.
I hope if we harass it, it'll walk over.
That usually works.
Do we need more holomite? I assume... No, I have 20 holomite.
Okay.
Well done. Secondary objective completed.
I also have some holomite now. I wanted to feel special too. Okay, we should probably, like, come over here and do the thing.
Supply drop has been ordered.
I have managed to get fairly low on stuff. Feels like a good time to fix that. Put the holomite in the thing. Yeah, I did it.
Time to restock. Grabbing ammo. Getting never felt better. The mule has been called back.
Alright.
The mules are heading back. Follow them and let's get that drop pod fixed. Remember, you can always deposit on the side of the drop.
So here's a question. Do you think that we should
All mules secure.
get another drop? We're at 136 right now, Nitra.
Proper connection.
Do you think we should go hunt for one more vein
Set up the uplink.
between this and the fuel pod, or should we just go straight through the events?
Ready. Triangulation.
I think if we have a very heavy spawn, we'll be a little disappointed with the outcome.
We only got one shot at this.
But...
Change my arms because I'm an idiot. I'm very bad at drill arms. I used to be so good. I used to be a contender. I could throw a football over a mountain, Mike. Now look at me. Reload.
Get out of my space.
Man takes his personal space very seriously.
It would be different if you would stop biting.
Triangulation at 75%.
Boy, if I had a nickel.
Downright rude.
I do miss the part of having thorns where I didn't actually have to look at the little bugs ever. Like the flamethrower is good enough that I feel like it's wrong to equip thorns on the driller, at least if you're using it. But now I have to actually see these gross little dudes. Oh, the cryo cannon might the cryo cannon might blow them up too. I don't know if I should probably try using it a little bit more. Had a real bad initial experience.
Oh hey, there's an oppressor. Let me see if I can ride this behind him.
All right, I'll pull him this way. Ah, you fool!
Fuel cells have arrived. Get them set up.
Gotta make sure he stays on fire. There we go. I contributed.
I helped.
Yeah, all right. I think we probably don't need to get fancy with this. We could just do another drop right here and do this event.
Yeah.
What do you think about this terrain? It's a little... I'm just going to flatten the top of it here. It's a little bit better line of sight.
I'm also going to put down a escape line here. And another one. Because at this point, why not? There.
Okay.
Just do some landscaping.
Supply pod requisitioned.
I mean, kind of an awkward situation here. Accessing the lines wise, maybe. Maybe, just a little.
Here, I'll soften it out a little. We'll finish with hand tools. I guess different hand tools. You still have hand tools.
Mine are extremely hand tools.
They are, in fact, might be the most hand tools.
Oof, boy. He was not kidding about the increase in hostile. What even happened there?
Boy, I don't know.
I think there was an exploder plus just like I got hit by 3 Mactera at the same time.
Yeah.
Mission status, you losers.
Okay, well, that was sudden and upsetting.
Yeah,
I was just there smoothing out the landscape and like...
We were just trying to help. I mean, ourselves, obviously, and the company, but help nonetheless. I consider my intentions to have been pure. This is the point I'm making.